my friends are dead and they don't like me anymore. They've moved along, they've changed, and now they find me quite a bore. Way back then it was okay to be a little weird, but all my friends are dead.
Okay. Alright, so we just gotta go and into this little town, and I'll go ahead and get my mount because I left it here for no apparent what do you want? I mean, hi, welcome to 10minutedailyvideo.net, your place for 10minutedailyvideo.net. I'm playing BitCraft. Playing BitCraft online, so if you guys just want to fuck off, yeah, thanks, bye.
We're also going to show you later on how to put it around your fanny. Oh.
It's a trap!
I've done a video on BitCraft kind of already, sort of a review. It's everything about a multiplayer online game except all of the combat and player versus player stuff. I've heard it described as Albion Online without the PvP. I guess I don't know if that's accurate or not. And another game called Worm. I have no idea. What I do know is because of the nature of this game, it has a lot of downtime for you to think about things. So I've been playing this game, and I've been thinking about stuff, and hopefully the stuff I think about will be interesting for you to enjoy. I don't know. It's meditations during BitCraft. I guess that's what we're calling this. Yeah, but seriously, I'm playing this game. Fuck off.
Impatiently I wait to
refill my prescription and count the talk of the drugstore clock. A prototype, they say, to combat my affliction, extra gravity to control me. But that's my fun, and I like fun, and so do you. As we float away, so do you. As we float away. My excellence at parkour is not to be discounted as I leap away and disappear. My excellence at parkour might be unexpected at the age of 58. It comes as quite a surprise, but not to you. We float away, not to you. As we float away.
Kunite! Na! Lawa! Kunite!
There used to be more of us in the International Ladies Garment Workers Union, but a lot of our jobs have disappeared. A lot of the clothes Americans are buying for women and kids are imports. They're being made in foreign places. When the work's done here, we can support our families and pay our taxes and buy the things other Americans make. That's what it means when the label says union.
Look for the union label when you are buying a coat, dress, or blouse. Remember, somewhere our union sewing, our wages going to feed the kids and run the house. We work hard, but who's complaining? Thanks to the ILG, we're paying our way. So always look for the union label. It says we're able to make it in the USA.
Say fuck you to their audience as much. I mean, I'm just calling this art, so I guess I get to tell you guys to fuck off whenever, because it's art is unappealing. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck. You're not supposed to see this. Get out of here.
May I quote directly, sir? He just didn't smell right.
Projects fail, buildings tumble, the ground opens wide. Light beams down from heaven, she stands before my eyes. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. Squares may look distant in a rear view mirror, but they're actual size as she drives away. Big men often tremble as they step aside. I thought I was big once, she changed my mind. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. I've never known anybody like her. She's actual size, nationwide believe. She's got all the money money couldn't buy. She's got something special that someone left behind. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. Squares may look distant in a rear view mirror, but they're actual size to her. Her face hangs in portrait on the post office wall. She's stuck in my heart now, where my blood belongs. She's actual size, but she seems much bigger to me. I've never known anybody like her. She's actual size, believe.
Okay, this one's pretty cute. Hey, what do you think of that, Indiana Jones? It should be in a museum. I'm sorry. A lot of people thought that meant I was going to make it using only my fingers. I didn't direct this one. We had some problems. The actors wouldn't stop improvising. It's kind of like going to Herald Night or something. People just making up lines. Try not to laugh too much. I'm retired filmmaker George Lucas. It makes me feel like, oh, we must have done a really good job on the movie if people want to read the script. I do not condone this.
Okay. Everyone left, right? You listen to me. I told you to leave, you leave. Okay, so I'm sneaking in a video essay about the George Lucas talk show. You guys heard of the George Lucas talk show before?
But the assumption.
I mentioned it before on this channel. I really love it, and I've featured their table reads of Star Wars movies a few times. Not really table reads, they're stage renditions.
This R2 unit has a bad motivator, look!
Holy shit.
Suddenly there's a loud throwing in the appropriate direction, and Han and Leia turn around to see R2 with all his compartment doors open and all of his appendages sticking out.
Whoa!
Sort of like that scene in that Dragon Rain movie.
I am your father.
I just remembered the name of that as I'm recording this Dragon's Rain.
Whoa, he got it wrong?
Hey, it's me.
Your old pal. All the time in
Space David Lynch.
Haven't checked in a while. Thought you might want a weather report.
The movie he's thinking about is called
Rain of Fire.
It's a piece of crap movie where some dragons show up and they take over. Okay, hey, here's the...
Hey. Listen, here's your weather.
For... What is this? September... 30th. 4048. Okay.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, you guys don't make it that far.
Okay, hey,
See you later. Oh, man, it's time it's David.
Really? Okay, so what would a video essay about this be? Okay, let's reverse engineer it. So first, they faff about in the beginning and tease what you're going to talk about. But I don't write things down except for notes, so I don't really know what I'm going to tease.
That bad, huh?
But okay, so So they would tease it, right? So they'd get you primed for what you're about to watch. So if it's like, if I'm going to talk about the Star Wars thing, I would talk about how that the only way you can kind of enjoy these stage renditions of these Star Wars movies is if you have kind of an intimate knowledge of the original source material, which is unlike the scene in Dragon's Reign. In Dragon's Reign, you don't need intimate.
Did you make that up, Mr. Quinn?
Of course I did.
Now, so that'd be like a tease, and then later I'd explain it more, and I'd like back it up with philosophers.
Has decreed that you are to be terminated immediately.
I hate long waits.
They talk about like they tend to talk about French philosophers now. You know, they sometimes about Nietzsche, but you know, Nietzsche's nachos.
Well, the rain falls down without my help. I'm afraid, and my lawn gets wet, though I've withheld my consent. When this gray world crumbles like a cake, I'll be hanging from the hope that I'll never see that recipe again. As I walk, I think about a new way to walk. As I think, I'm using up the time left to think. And this train keeps rolling off the track, trying to act like something else, trying to go where it's been uninvited. It's not my birthday, it's not today, it's not my birthday, so why do you lunch out of me? When the word comes down, Nevermore will be around. Though I wish we were there, I was less than we could bear, and I'm not the only dust my mother raised. So I'm rattling the bars around this drink tank. Discreetly I should pour through the keyhole or evaporate completely. But there'd be no percentage and there'd be no proof, and the sound upon the roof is only water. And the rain falls down without my help, I'm afraid, and and my lawn gets wet, though I've withheld my consent. When this gray world crumbles like a cake, I'll be hanging from the hope that I'll never see that recipe again. It's not my birthday, it's not today, it's not my birthday, so why do you lunge out at me? When the word comes down, nevermore will be grand. Though I wish you were there, I was less than we could bear, and I'm not the only dust my mother raised. I am not the only dust my mother raised.
1, 2, I try to get I flinch to the rocket. A Star Wars.
Out of time and space, David Lynch. Hey, by the way,
Hey, George Lucas?
hey, Star Wars is dumb. That's why I didn't want
To do your stupid movie?
you fucking idiot.
Now, Dune. Dune makes
Sense to me. Dude, that's a movie I can
sink my teeth in.
too. But what the fuck is a Wookiee? Okay, hey, I'll be here all week. For eternity. Blue skies and golden sunshine all along the way. For that weather report.
Who this one got away from you?
You, not me. I'm always great. Oh, bye-bye.
The George Lucas talk show is sort of dependent on you understanding who George Lucas is and his body of work, because they build all the humor on anything even remotely related to George Lucas in any way at all. And then they expand upon that even more with their own absurdist humor. That sort of happens with the stage show. The stage show has its own absurdities and consistencies and inconsistencies.
On second thought, let's pass on that, huh? Still got it!
Like Vic Michaelis plays Obi-Wan in all of the prequels, which is like very good casting. She's very funny as a straight person the whole time.
Well, it is the greatest pleasure to see you again, milady.
It's been far too long, Master Kenobi. I'm so glad our paths have crossed again. I must warn you that I think your presence here is unnecessary.
But also has their own comedic moments.
My goodness, you've grown.
They look at each other for a long moment.
So have you. Grown more beautiful. I mean, and much shorter. For senator. I mean,
Stuck the landing.
I like that they rotate Han Solo and the other popular parts.
You're going to get us into trouble.
Wait, shh. I want to hear the lady again.
Everybody dies.
But they kept Luke as the same guy, Rich Sommer. Rich Sommer's another one of these guys who's like inexplicably in Mad Men and also really, really funny, like John Hamm.
Well, I don't know anyone named Obi-Wan, but old Ben lives out beyond the Dune Sea. Sort of a strange old hermit with a name very much like Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and then I guess in a video essay they'd like make points like Daniel Radcliffe and the other guy. They're part of the improv scene, sort of. They've both been on Comedy Bang Bang a bunch. A lot of the Comedy Bang Bang people have been on their show. Like Jason Mantzoukas.
A bespoke, handcrafted George Lucas talk show Russian nesting doll.
So great.
At any rate, like so the stage shows are kind of special. They've just finished the last of the original trilogies, the Orig Tridge. What made me think about this while I was playing BitCraft and watching it was that what's kind of interesting for me is I hate Star Wars unless it's kind of a meta-textual thing. And I don't necessarily mean when they do it, because even Star Wars is trying to get on this meta-textual humor thing.
Excuse me.
Darth Jar Jar.
This Lego thing. I mean, I love Bobby Moynihan, but geez.
The Force will guide us. It will? Here's hoping!
This sucks. I don't want this.
Alas, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Alas, we will have our revenge.
So the stage productions they're like very dependent on the audience knowing the source material for a lot of it to be funny. And some of it is kind of independently funny on its own.
That's the last mistake you'll ever make. Hit the.
Don't have the puppet burp. No one wants to hear burping.
I used to live here, you know.
You're gonna die here, you know? Convenience.
So like in a video essay, you'd like make a lot of points about some of the fun consistencies, or you'd like, I don't know, describe why it's. Fuck. I'm not a video essay. This isn't a video essay.
Oh, just stick to. Here's the thing: the drum guy wasn't here last time, and every time it happens, it makes me feel self-conscious.
But I did invest a lot of time trying to like it. Like I played role-playing games. I know a lot about the prequels and I spent a lot of time hating the prequels with the Plinkett stuff and like just kind of knowing too much about Star Wars in general. And I kind of thought it's sort of like when you quit playing League of Legends or something. You think that knowledge is useless to you, and then Arcane comes out, and you get 20,000 views on some bullshit crap. Who's the top video? You can't retain an audience from that, but you know, whatever.
describes how you're feeling all the time. Which describes how you're feeling all the time. There's this guy in the sky, and he makes you want to make you sigh, like the time when you felt like you're feeling all the time. And you sighed at the cracks in the ceiling all the time. You said, I'm feeling fine, but it didn't really rhyme. It didn't rhyme overseas, which describes how you're feeling all the time. Which describes how you're feeling all the time. When you lie that your life's unappealing all the time, but your lie doesn't rhyme with the word overseas, overseas. There's this guy who describes how you're feeling all the time. In his mind he can find how you're feeling all the time. From behind distant lines, even straighter than his spine. Which is fine, and describes how you're feeling